Hello and welcome back to another video. I'm Zelp and today we are going to look through another patch notes that came in, which is 27.0.10, and ever since 27.0.9 patch notes, or I think they call it hotfix, I don't really know what's the difference. I've actually haven't came into Railjack and tried it out yet. The reason why is because I was busy, and when I did manage to play Warframe, I wanted to hunt for Ivara Prime. I'm still missing the system, but soon I'll get it. So after going through the patch notes, we are going to try out Railjack. I want to test out specifically the Cryophon and see how bad it is, because I've got lots of comments saying that it is so weak now, it doesn't hold up. And judging from the comments, I feel like if the recent patch notes, which I haven't seen, if it doesn't buff the Cryophon in any way, you might not even want to bring it to Veil because of the whole healing aura. And I think if the damage is indeed as bad as what you guys are claiming, you might not even be able to kill a fighter with a healing buff. So we're gonna give it a try in Veil in just a minute, but first let's take a look at the latest patch notes, or hotfix, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so the first one, players will now have 3 seconds of invulnerability when exiting the Railjack, or a point of interest. I'm not too sure what this means, a point of interest. But I can see why this is important, because I remember hearing about people going into missions like the platform and there's a Greenier right in front, and there's this whole animation where you land, and during that specific time they were actually taking damage and there's nothing you could do. So I feel like what DE needs to do is introduce like iframes, which I guess this is what it is. It's just like when you're pulling off a finisher, this window allows for a moment to escape from the incoming damage aimed close to your location, so you don't fall victim to one-shot death. Second one is increase the refund from scrapping repaired wreckage to 80% from 50%. Okay, this is definitely good. So I guess what it's trying to say is that if you repaired a wreckage and you don't like it and you want to scrap it, instead of it returning you 50% of whatever it is, now it gives you 80%. And I think now is a good time to introduce a buff on this, because without the repair drone, you kind of want back your materials more now than before. Because before, I guess those people reach on plats will probably, like, they can technically get materials by instantly repairing with a repair drone the parts and then sell them. But now, since repair drones are no longer able to be purchased, yeah, if someone made a mistake and they want to remedy that mistake, I feel like they shouldn't get too much of a penalty. So there is a 20% penalty here. However, you do have to take in consideration the time taken to craft the thing. I feel like this also promotes people to craft the MK1s and MK2s, because when they upgrade to, let's say, a MK3, they can sell it and get back most of the resources. Next one says repairing a minor Railjack breach, fire, electrical when a catastrophic failure breach is active will no longer give health back to Railjack. Oh, I did not know this. So this addressed numerous cases of Railjack invulnerability abused by manipulating the catastrophic failure breach timer. We are looking at other ways to allow health on minor breach repairs, fire, electric during catastrophic failure without opening the door to this misuse. So I'm guessing someone found a way to misuse it and make themselves invulnerable or something. So that's why they had to remove it, and they are looking for ways to re-implement it without having that problem occur. Next one says wreckage capacity now appears in the equip screen for components and armaments, allowing you to see how many you currently own while scrapping. This is good because a lot of times we don't know how many we have, and then we don't know if we can go for another run or should we start selling stuff. Distance value on Railjack enemies will now be displayed once their name is visible. Now this is good because a lot of times when the enemy is far away enough, the highlight, you know, the diamond thing on the enemy is actually the same size if it's like really far away and really far away, so you can't really tell how far they are, and that actually creates an illusion where you think that he's closer than he actually is. So a lot of people, including myself, would misjudge that distance. So right now, I guess they're addressing it, but then again, it's not really that helpful in that scenario because you have to get his name to be visible. Only you can see his distance. So if it's too far away, you probably won't be able to see his name, and you won't be able to judge between that really far and that really far. I hope that makes sense. Next is upgrade art quality for certain Grenier installations in Railjack missions. Made some micro optimization to the Railjack heads up display. Don't even know what that is because it's not really addressed. Fix inability to destroy enemy cruise ship that has been hijacked. Fix the wide door in the pulse turbine not opening for client. That's good. Fix being placed outside of Railjack level when loading into a Railjack mission from your orbiter as the operator. Fix control settings such as mouse sensitivity being set to non-Railjack settings when a cruise ship is destroyed. This was most noticeable when piloting the Railjack during the cruise ship explosion, as sensitivity would abruptly change until the pilot's seat was dismounted. I've never experienced this before. Maybe it appeared after the 27.0.9 update. Fix cases of amendment wreckage unique stat not showing. This was due to the physical amendment not being equipped on the side of the Railjack, which then considered is not equipped. Fix Carsonock amendments displaying incorrect fall off range in the dry dock stat. Okay, so for the longest time I thought the Carsonock Vadar has like an insane amount of range, and when people ask me I would say something like, oh, I like this one because it has such a huge range. But there are people telling me that it's actually not intended, it is a bug and it's just a UI bug, it actually doesn't have that range. But then again, there's no real good way of testing it. So until now though, because now they added the range display, you know, when you can see the enemy's name. So with that you can kind of relate that to your damage, and then you can sort of come up with if that thing is making sense or not. So I'm sad to hear that it is a bug, but then again it feels okay even back then. Fix the munition ammo count UI in the Railjack display one more capacity than you actually have. Example 30/31. So at the start I actually thought that this was a feature, like because I was playing with the cannons, the 4 artillery a lot. So it always shows like 4 out of 5. And for the longest time I thought that, oh, so if I could manage to somehow come up with the materials, I can actually craft 1 extra even though I haven't used the cannon. It's like you have the option to prepare yourself if you know you're going to use it more than 4 times. And I thought that was a thing until I saw this. So apparently it's just a UI bug and that extra 1 doesn't exist. Fix Railjack Forge not applying yield multiplier. Engineer intrinsic bonus to display craft amount. Fixes towards ramp sled occurring during a transition to the dojo after completing a Railjack mission. Fix hazard marker fire electric fast travel inside the Railjack appearing in the wrong locations when viewed in the tactical menu while the pilot seat or side turret. Okay. Fix missing Railjack enemy UI after exiting the Railjack. Fix incorrect minimap overlay when failing a Railjack mission and returning to the dojo. Oh, I think I've seen this one on my Discord, someone posted it. Fix Railjack enemies display a rank of 00. Fixed a crash while transitioning level in the Railjack. Fix a script error that can occur when exiting the Arcwing slingshot after opening the pause menu, which cause a persistent black screen. Some camera issues still persist that we are investigating. Fix some mods displaying under the item section on the end of mission screen. Fix reliquary drive appearing to have the vacant text even after completing the key quest. Fix unlocalized Railjack recall text. Okay, and then we have the general changes and other fixes that probably does not concern Railjack. Now I understand that not a lot of people like to see me, reading off these updates. But personally, I do want to read them because I'm curious, and there are people asking me what I think of the updates. So I feel like I can sort of like kill two birds with one stone by doing this. Again, I'm making daily videos, so you have to forgive me if not every single video is as interesting as you might want it to be. Okay, so let's try out that Zekti Cryophon. But first I feel like I need to put in some better turret damage mods because I've been running without it. I guess I'll remove my Void Hole because technically Void Hole doesn't do much damage either. We can remove Void Cloak. Okay, so this is what I'll be going in with. I have a maxed out section density, Z key, and also a Z key Hyper Strike. And we also have Particle Rem to increase the damage. And let's see how all this plays with the Cryophon. Wait guys, look at the bottom. My my ordnance is still saying 30/31. I thought they fixed that. I just read about it. You liars. Okay, let's see how bad the Cryophon is now. Oh, okay. It's still okay, I think. But it has better range though, so... Oh man, overheat. I can still pop the balls off the Outrider in one hit, which is great. Oh, nice. So previously I remember at that distance I would have done way less damage. So now it's like... It's actually not too bad. Come on guys, it's not too bad. You guys are making it sound like it's the end of the world, but hey. It's like, imagine imagine that it's the exact same Cryophon as before. The only difference is that you no longer hit as hard when they're close to you. How about that? If you think about it that way, it actually doesn't feel that bad. So just start shooting when they're far away. Oh, this one guy. Oh wow, we actually have a full team. I can see. Oh, I can see what they're doing. So there's actually two at the sight guns. So let's and one in the arc wing. Nice. Oh, here comes the. Let's see how this. Oh man, this is gonna be so hard to destroy. I hope they can see the balls. Can they see the healing balls? I'm gonna check. Can the sight gunners help with healing aura balls? Oh, it's shrinking. Someone hurt me. It works. Oh, what the? Oh, so that is the icon that shows when there is a avionics. Said that right? Oh, can I kill it? I don't think so. Let's wait for my overheat. Okay, let's go. I still can. It just takes like a full burst. Wait, the distance is not going down. Whatever this thing. Look, it's 361. It's still 361. If I turn, is it on the ship? Yeah, man, it's on the ship. Why does it display it like 300 meters away? Yeah, the range is so much better now. I'm actually feeling like it's really not that bad. You just need someone to deal with the healing aura. I think the Cryophon is still good. It would be really cool if they allow it to not have that much overheat. I'm just saying, like, everyone else got a buff. You know, you gave me a nerf and then you gave everyone else a buff. I'm sad. Oh, this one's the harder one. Yeah, I don't think I can break it even if I spam. Yep. I pretty much spam everything that I have. I guess crits now play a more important role. It would be kind of unfair if you can one hit everything even without crit, because then what's the point of getting crit? I really want to see a wreckage and how that marker look. Oh, I found it. I think that's the part, a purple dot. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. I kind of want to see the distance displayed. Oh, I saw that one. Okay, all in all, I'm actually quite content. Like, it's really not that bad. My sort of only regret of that match is that I never got to try the cannon, the 4 artillery, but I guess we'll just have to save it for some other time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think of the changes so far, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Wait, the base damage is 2939. It used to be 4407. Who said it was like minus 55%? Guys, even if it's a 50% reduction, it would have dropped to 2.2k. So this is definitely less than that.